Hello guys and welcome back to one of our new Genshin Impact videos. I'm sorry if I'm sorry if I couldn't say it correctly. It's just for the fact that I'm not used to create Genshin Impact videos. So I'm actually here because of two things that I want you to know. So first of all, congratulations guys. For people who's been suffering in Genshin Impact, now it's our time. Now is the time that we actually get the treatment that you need because I was just considering it as like whatever, man. I'll just continue with this kind of BS and I'll continue with my life. So yeah, let's go ahead and talk about the good things about this. And I'll be talking about first with the banner. I think that many people are kind of confused about how the banner works. So let me go ahead and talk about it. By the way, I'm not gonna do any polls right now until 5.1 or 5.2 because the Geo characters. I think it's the new character that I want to play so badly, because she is amazing. So let's go ahead and talk about the banner. So there's two things that happen in the banners, and it's either the promotional banner and the weapons banner. So let's go and talk about the weapons banner first. First of all, you just need one wish, the path, whatever. Instead of two, now you're getting one. So the epitomized path just requires one fate point and you're good to go. The bad thing here is that you still are not guaranteed to get the weapon in the next banner, so that's a bummer, I guess. But other than that, you'll now be pulling around 80 pulls or 60 pulls, whatever, and you'll be able to get the weapon. If you lose, at least you get it the next time. So you have to be pulling at least 160 or 140 pulls for the weapon. It's still kind of not friendly, but it is in there. At least it's doing its best to sustain. At least it's very good. At least we can say about that. Now let's talk about this banner. This banner did suffer a bit of a change. Now let's go ahead and talk about it in the details. Now, I want you to read with me and tell me what do you think about this specific paragraph. If pretty much the thing is still the same. This part is the interesting part. If the first 5-star character you win in the event is not the promotional character, then the next 5-star character you win is guaranteed to be the promotional character. If not guaranteed to win the promotional 5-star character during the event wish, when winning a 5-star character, there's a chance of triggering the capture radiance mechanic. Now guys, many people were kind of confused. What's the capturing radiance? If capturing radiance is triggered, the 5-star character you win in the event wish will be the promotional 5-star character, including the possibility of triggering capturing radiance. When winning a 5-star character in this event wish, there is a consolidated probability of 55% it will be the promotional character. So, what do I mean about this? Instead of 50-50, it's 55-45. Simple and easy as that. You don't have to trigger your head. You don't have to think about it. It's just 55-45. There's only a 5% chance you can win the 55-45. Instead of 50-50, it's 55-45. One more time. 55-45. Many people got confused about it, but people who actually got to this, it's just like, oh, it's just a 5% extra. And how do you notice if you went the 55-45? First of all, you have to have the 55-45. Like instead of 50-50, that hey, you know what, I didn't win this, then I go to guarantee. Well, you will notice that there's gonna be an extra animation, a sparkling red animation that will actually trigger the capture radiance. That oh, I got the 5-star character that I wanted from the banner, and you will notice that you won it. Okay, simple as easy as that. If not, then you're just gonna have the golden animation that, oh, I think I lost a 50-50. And then the other animation that is obviously the winning one, you will not get the capturing radiance animation because you won. You're in the guarantee pool. So just to notice, it's 55-45 now. If you get the red capturing radiance animation, then that is where you notice that you won the promotional banner. The promotional character. Easy and simple as that. You don't have to, again, think about it. You don't have to, like, what the hell is the radiance, whatever. Like, it's just 55-45. Simple as easy as that. I keep repeating it because I think that, sorry for the Genshin community that doesn't like to read. So that's one. Second of all, we have a new mechanic, and this is for the artifacts. I think that many people will like to hear this, but we have a new artifact transmuter. So the artifact transmuter that we have here is for you to actually change the, the substats that you want. So, people are getting like, hey, I'm getting defense, I'm getting HP, I'm getting energy reach. Well, energy recharge is God, as well with elementary mastery. But, defense, HP, I don't know, maybe something like that. Pretty much the things that they don't like. And instead of that, they said, hey, you know what? I want something better. I want critical damage. I want critical rate, which I think that many people like that. They want critical damage and critical rate for those people that loves to do damage. Then you can just set them apart. You got the minor affixes, which in this case, you'll see that, hey, you know what? HP is like, you can't change that, but you can actually put, for example, let's say I want attack, or I want critical rate and critical damage. You confirm it, and you obviously are going to have the thing that you want, and it will cost you the sanctifying elixir. Now, how you can actually get that? As you can see, you need to extract. These things here, your artifacts, like in this case, hey, you know what, I don't like this artifact, or I don't like this artifact, whatever. Well, I have to keep this because critical rate 14 just got like. But this one is just like, hey, you know what, I don't like this. It does have good attack. I don't like the HP. I don't like the critical damage. Let me just extract it, whatever. I'll just go ahead and do it. And guess what? You use it. Oh, wait. It's because I already used it. Yeah, extraction limit reach for this cycle. It's because I already did it. I'm not sure if you're able to do it like per day, because obviously if you do it one by one every time that you do it, you extract that. I already extract mine, so I did the test, and obviously it's just like, hey, you know what? Let me just go ahead and like well, for this ones who already have the defined max of Phoenix, which is HP and attack for those two, you just need to use one. But let's say for the flower, like I mentioned, I want to go ahead and go for critical rate, critical damage. You do it, you cost it, and you will definitely get the artifact that has critical rate and critical damage. And you will create it, and you'll be able to get it. You will guarantee to get the critical rate and critical damage. Now, if you want to go ahead and do what you need to do, like hey, let me just go ahead and increase it to level 20, that's a different story. Obviously you're guaranteed to get the critical rate and critical damage, but to guarantee that you will get it as a substat increase, that's a different story. It's just for you to confirm that you get this, and obviously people are gonna get frustrated or whatever. But what happens to the other three? In this case, the sands, the goblet, and the circlet. You need two. One to put the percentage, attack, defense, elemental mastery, energy recharge on the other one, and the rest of history. And it costs you two. So yeah, if you want a sands that want attack, defense, well, whatever that I just mentioned, you need to have two. Or at least, well, I think you need two, because I don't think that you're able to, hey, let me go ahead and confirm this one, and I will do this one. No, you have to specifically have two in order for you to actually get the critical rate, critical damage, and whatever you want on your sands. Same for goblet. If you want ice, if you want pyro, if you want electro, if you want dendro, if you want physical, you also require to do the two. And this one, it's actually much higher, because this one costs 4. You need, and I understand, 4 for this to get the specific damage that you want. It obviously, we already know it's obvious that it costs you 4, so I understand why it costs you 4. So yeah, that's pretty much it. And this one, it's not so much of a hassle. Like, you obviously want critical rate, critical damage, or if you want elementary mastery, or if you want HP, attack, defense, whatever, healing bonus. That one is not so much of a deal, so that's why it costs you 3. This one I understand. Like, pretty much this is the one that you want, physical, pyro, electro, whatever. Like, let's say for example, if I want to go directly to one of the Crimson Witch of Flames, which this is the artifacts that I'm trying to target for my Diluc. I want, for example, pyro, specifically pyro. I want Pyro, and guess what? I also want, in this case, critical rate, critical damage, confirm it. This is specifically awesome for my Diluc. I want pyro damage in this one, critical rate, critical damage, and I'm good to go. And boom, you get it. And when you increase it, that's something different. So you have to be very careful with that. But yeah, something very easy and simple. It's just that you have to you are targeting, you're absolutely getting the specific makes a fix, which is a pyro damage bonus, and then the minor affixes, which is critical rated critical damage, which I think that many people is absolutely very amazing. So for this one, it's not so bad. Pretty much it's just the same critical rate, critical damage. This one, HP, attack, defense, whatever you want. But those two will cost you one because they already have the affix set up. HP and attack for plume, and HP for flower. So nothing so hard. Like I mentioned, you just need to extract from your artifacts, and let's say I don't want this or I don't want that. You extract it. You need to complete the 100%. I think that you need 4 or 5 artifacts at level 20, so you'll be able to do that, and you're good to go. So just do that. I already did mine. I could have done an explanation about it, but I think that you're able to do this weekly or daily. I don't know, but as far as I know, you're just able to do it once per day. As far as I know, I think that's what it is. Now, another thing that you need to talk about is going to be the events. At August 30, from, I think, September, October 9, you'll be getting 10 extra wishes. You just need to log in at least 7 days, and you'll be able to get 10 wishes. Something that we were begging to do because they absolutely wanted, of course, the treatment for Honkai or treatment for Zenless Zone Zero. That's what many people were triggering. Like, hey, why Honkai or why Zenless Zone Zero has better treatments than Genshin? Why we cannot get 10 polls per version? And you know, I didn't know that PlayStation was the one who is doing that, but okay, at least we know why. But yeah, this treatment is over. Now we're able to get it. And every anniversary, this is the next topic, that every anniversary, now we're going to be able to get any 5-star from here. Any 5-star. And I'm going to be very brief which one you should choose, which one you should not choose, or if it's just because you need the character, you're good to go. I'm not to judge what character you want or not. This is just my preference. Now let me go ahead and talk about each one of them. Even so, it will tell you, you got this character, you got it constellation level 2, you have this character, you already have it max constellation, so you don't need it anymore. You don't have constellations for this character, you do have 2 constellations for this character, you do have 1 constellation for this character, 3 oh my god, how do I got Mona a constellation 3? That's my maybe I haven't played it, that's why. And Diluc constellation 2. So let me go ahead and explain a bit for each one of them. I think that it's very easy that many people are going to pull for Jean, because Jean in Constellation 0 is absolutely very godlike for Farina. I think that many people are carried over with the meta, but I think I understand many people want Jean. So if for meta wise, I think that many people are going to pull for Jean just because of Farina, in case if they don't have them. Or for the fun fact, yeah, I actually play a lot Jean. Even so, when Farina was not out, Jean was one of my favorite characters that I wanted from day one since 1.0. I got it, I think, from the Sumeru versions, and from there I've been using Jean a lot. So having her in Constellation 2, it's kind of cool because the Constellation 2 increases the movement speed, and I think it's just movement speed. I don't know attack speed, but it's absolutely amazing. So yeah, at least you can pull for Jean. Very good. For meta-wise, very good as fun, and she will not disappoint you. Diluc. Diluc was considered the best DPS back on 1.0. If Diluc is good, yeah. Meta-wise, yeah. If you had Shen Yun, because Shen Yun made Diluc a very powerful buffer, and it's because of the plumbing attack. The plumbing attack is the highest damage that Diluc has. So that's the reason why people are pulling for Diluc. Now, all the cancellations of Diluc are just amazing. I'm not going to complain about that. All the cancellations of Diluc are kind of cool. Like, if you have certain a percentage, that the character have must damage. If they hit you, you do more damage. If you do the attack, you get more damage. Like, every single constellation of Diluc is regarding about doing damage. And if you have Shen Yun level 2 or constellation level 2, it's absolutely amazing for Diluc, because I do multipliers of plumbing attacks for 100k per each plumbing attack. Like, what the freak? By just having her on constellation level 2. If I have it at 0, maybe 50, maybe 60. If you have Bennett as well, because Bennett at C6 with Diluc, it's absolutely amazing. Kazuha as well. You do that comp, 100k per each plumbing attack. Very good. And the fun fact, I like it as well. Diluc is very, very fun as well. He is a very good DPS character if you're looking for Pyro. I think that we already have more Pyro characters like as Hu Tao, because Hu Tao was the replacement for Diluc. And obviously we have Arlecchino. I can't speak about Arlecchino because I haven't played with her, but Diluc has climbed up in being a very good DPS character. So in fun wise, he's good. And what's it called? And in meta, it's absolutely amazing. I can't say anything about Qiqi. I think it's the worst 5-star character that I can think of, because the constellations for Qiqi are kind of useless. Almost all of them, except the C6 that you can revive every single one of your characters if they're down by just using the elemental skill. But guys, in Genshin Impact, I haven't seen any people having all of your characters down in the abyss. Like, if they lose one of them, they just restart it. I think that Barbara C6 is much better than Qiqi. And I'm sorry guys, like, Qiqi is one of the characters that I try my best to buff her, construct her, and try to be a very good healer. But there's much better healers out there. Shan Yun, Jin, Kokomi, Kukishinobu, like, there's many, many characters that it's better than Qiqi. And I can't say it. If you don't have the character, go ahead. If you love the character, go ahead. She's the same voice actor as Nahida, so I think that Nahida is a better replacement for the voice actor. But any of that, yeah, unfortunately, I can't say anything about Qiqi. I really, really tried, but I just don't like Qiqi. I think it's one of the worst 5-star characters that I can get, except for Keqing, because Keqing is C6, so I can understand I don't want Keqing anymore. But that's all I can say and offer about Qiqi. She is a good healer, but there's better healers out there. So if you don't have it, at least pull for her. If you have it, don't waste your constellations on her. That's just a best recommendation. Not trying to hate on her, but it's just the truth. I'm sorry. Mona, I'll be honest guys, I can't say anything about Mona. Then back in the days that you used Mona as Elemental Mastery, hit a lot of damage, and that was the best multiplier that you can hit from Mona. I can say that Mona, she's a very good character, but obviously got power creep so badly for Nevelet, because since Nevelet came, I think that every single 5-star Hydro characters are not relevant anymore. If you have Nevelet, you don't need, well, except for Farina, because Farina is an exception, but you don't need Mona, you don't need Tartaglia, you don't need, well, Jelan is kind of an exception as well, but she's also not getting a good treatment. But yeah, and even I think that this 5-star character, I don't even want to pull it because I already have Nevelet. If you have Nevelet, I think that many people would just replace the 5-star characters. Meta-wise for Mona, I don't see her so much in meta anymore. Back in the day, she was a very good character by doing a lot of multiplier damages, but I don't see that anymore. There's many other better characters that does a very good damage. And fun-wise, she's fun. She does a lot of damage. I think that the Constellation 1 for Mona is much better than I can expect, because it does all the multiplier and damage for each one of the reactions, and I can just say, hey, I think Mona Constellation 1 is your stopper. If you want to constellate it to level 6 because you're C5, oh by the way, that's an exception rule. If you already have a character that is Constellation level 5, I'll just YOLO, go for it, no worries. So yeah, Mona is fun. Meta-wise, I think that she's still into it, but there's just better 5-star Hydro characters outside, which is Nevelet. I think is the best Hydro 5-star that exists. Even Tartaglia is trying to do a bit of a slide in, because Tartaglia's been relevant sometimes, but yeah, I don't think about Mona. Dehya, I'll be honest guys, Dehya is almost the same as Qiqi. Almost. Just because of the fact that there's better 5-star characters, just as Diluc. just what I just mentioned, that Diluc is being relevant. Dehya, I think she can have a redemption arc because she is a good character. I'm not gonna lie, she is a very good character. Only if you have her C4 or C6. In my case, I lost 2 times for Dehya, and I really want to give her a chance. I really want to. Like, I pull for her weapon. I pull for her for when she came out as just a C0. And I think that if I gave her the best tools and weapons, I'll be able to make her powerful. But if you don't have her, pull for her. The design, I just pull for her for the design. I really like the design, but the character itself, it's just not so good. The elemental burst is not good because you can get interrupted by it. Because you need to hit like 8 times, and if you get, frozen or you get interrupted by something that it will interrupt the attack, that's something that you don't want in your ultimate, in your burst. You don't want to get interrupted. You want to just hit and do damage, and that's something that Dehya lacks. If you get interrupted, you get frozen, bye-bye to your elemental burst, and that frustrates. It really does frustrate. So, meta-wise, I would just say a straight no. She doesn't worth for the meta. Fun-wise, yes, she is fun. I really like her. There's a reason why I pull for the weapon, because I really love the design. I really loved it. But the character itself suffers so badly that Hoyoverse said, put her to the permanent banner. This character is not going to work. So unfortunately, Dehya had a good potential at the beginning, but got ultra nerfed that they put her into the to the permanent banner. I think that if I lost my constellations, I really, really want Dehya or Diluc to be the characters that I want to lose. Diluc because he is power-wise, and Dehya because I want to give her a chance, believe me. I construct her so badly, I try to farm, I farm a lot, I try to do the damage, I try to construct her, but it's just so horrible. So, if you have her C3, for example, if you want to trigger the C6, I think that that is where Dehya can shine. I will be honest. I think that Dehya can shine only if she is in Constellation 6. With the correct characters, with the correct constellations, everything, you're good. But other than that, meta-wise, she doesn't worth your time. For me, I think that this is the character I want to pull, just because I want to give her a chance. I really want to. But other than that, that's all I can say. Tighnari. I think that many people wants to pull for Tighnari C1. Because the C1 for the charge attacks getting the critical rate is just amazing. And I can just say, Tighnari, I pulled for him in the banner. Even so that I knew that he was going to go to the permanent banner. Besides of Diluc and Dehya, I also want Tighnari to lose the 50-50 with me. Because I never gave him a chance. I already have the resources, I have the weapons, so I can absolutely construct them very good. So yeah, if I can give Tighnari a second chance, I would. I really would, because Tighnari is a very good character. He doesn't have any bad potential, I'll be honest with you guys. He's just an okay character. If you put the constellations on him, he's absolutely gonna be very amazing. And that 10% of the critical rate by using your charge attacks is just cool. I really like it. It's just like a Joimiya, but doing a lot of more damage with the Dendros. And we already know that Dendro is a relevant element for Electro, for for Hydro, and even right now for Pyro, since Emily came out. And yeah, meta-wise, I can't say that Tighnari is very good or not, but he is very fun. He is very fun. If you get the chance to get Tighnari, go for it. He's just a very good character. You're gonna have a lot of fun. Those first times that I attacked with Tighnari, just because I didn't have the weapon, I just said, you know what, I can't play with him. But now that I have a good character weapon, which is Linet's weapon, I think it's very, very good for him. So yeah, I want to give him a second chance and say, hey, Tighnari is a good character, and I'll just prove it. Constellations or not, just by having the character, he's just a very good character. Last, Keqing. I can just say that I'm gonna say a lot of praise because she is my first 5-star character. Let's start from there. And also, Keqing, the Electro characters from the beginning were not so good. They suffer a lot. But when Dendro came out, then all the Electro characters just went up to meta. Just like that. Doesn't matter who, Keqing, Beto, Raiden. Well, Raiden has already been meta for a long time, but she became much stronger with Elementary Mastery. Fischl is the one of the god of the Electros. I can say that. But enough with the Electro characters. If I continuously use Keqing, yes, I also bought her skin. You can just see how good I am with Keqing. Keqing is absolutely amazing. Even so, if you already have Chlorinde, if you have Keqing, even so, if she is C0, whatever, I have a lot of fun with Keqing. The teleport attacks, the judgment cut that Virgil does, she is very good. I can just say that I had a lot of fun with Keqing. Meta-wise, I can say that she's okay. She's okay. She's not amazing, because I know that many people want to burst to do a lot of damage, but she is good. She is okay. Just because Dendro came along, Keqing has been relevant. So I can say, yeah, in meta-wise, she's okay. She's not amazing, but she's okay. Fun-wise, I just already mentioned it. She's so fun to play. Exploration as well. You can just use your teleport and go to places that you can't. Or if you want to go to different places again, the teleport is just amazing on her. So, both-wise, yes, Keqing is something that if you don't have her, give her the chance. If you have Nahida, if you have a Dendro character to complement it, she's going to be the main DPS because you already have Nahida. You can combine it with Sarah. You can also combine it with, I forgot her name. I forgot her name. I'm sorry. The Dendro healer. And I'm talking about the little lowly one. I'm not talking about Baisu. But yeah, you can combine her in many ways. And believe me, Keqing is very amazing. So this is just my point of view, but I think that Keqing is the best 5-star character that you can lose, besides of Diluc or Jean or whatever you want to say. So, my last opinion and my last hint for you guys is that choose whatever character you want. It's your decision. You don't have to follow a guide without rules. I can say about the meta because it's a PvE. It's a PvE game. So, pull for whatever you want. I'll just give you the brief. Yes, meta. Yes, if you have Shen Yun. Don't even pull for her. Maybe. Don't waste your time. Give it a chance. And for my personal opinion, I think she's fun. So, your last opinion is yours, of course. If you want to pull for the character that you want because of all the opinions that I just gave, just pull it. Just pull. Just pull for any character that you want. That's my last hint. I'm not following meta because it's just like whatever metas. But just pull for the character that you want, man. And I'll just say, guys, enjoy what Hoyoverse already gave us. We're getting a free 5-star since a long time. Yeah, Honkai already have a free 5-star, which is Dr. Ratio. I don't know if Sendless Zone Zero are going to do the same. But we finally got a good 5-star, and I can say every single 5-stars are kind of cool. I'm sorry. But, yeah. Pull for the character they want, and you won't regret it. So, that's all I can say, guys. There's nothing else that I want to say, guys. So yeah, pull for whatever character you want, guys. If I'm gonna get roast because I just choose a useless character that I just mentioned a couple of minutes ago, I'll just ignore those commentaries because again, it's a character that you want. It doesn't matter if it's meta or not. Just pull for the for the character that you want. So that's all, guys. And I just wanted to give you my humble opinion about all we just have. Enjoy it, guys. We have more things that you need to do, of course. You got 19 days to do this. You can also get this free character by just completing well, in this case, just completing some things though. And give it a try with the characters that you want. I know for the fact that Molani, I think that just because we have already Niblett, I think that many people are not gonna pull for her. But if you like her, go for it. Complete this, you're getting 500 Primo Gems, and also you're getting the a free wish. If you remember, you just go directly to your character things, and you'll see that you will get another wish for your characters. Completed, you get more primogems. Explore, because you will get primogems, and you got a free boss just in case if you want to complete or whatever. But yeah, enjoy this version. I really, really like it. This version is absolutely rocking it. So I'll be busy. Again, I'm not gonna be pulling for this banner. For the banner that we have is this girl, Kazuka, and the next banner is gonna be the Dendro that has Sasuke, Seiyu, and Raiden Shogun. So those are gonna be the characters that we're gonna have in this version. The next version, they already put the Dendro character. I'm sorry, the Geo character, and I absolutely want to pull for her. I don't have any good Geo characters, so don't expect me to pull right now. I'm not gonna pull for this version. I'm gonna be saving, and hopefully into the next version we'll be able to make our pulls. I'm in 60. I think I'm in pull 60, so I won't be wasting a lot of primogems when I get the the Geo character. Same as goes as Honkai. For Honkai, Sorrel, I'm gonna be saving for Fexiao, and I don't know if Jingliu is gonna arrive since I already finished the story, so I don't know about that. And Zenless Zone Zero, wait for the next week. I'll see if I can pull for the Rat Girl, because I don't have any more what's it called, money to pull for the Cyborg Girl or the Robot Girl. So yeah, next week expect a video for Zenless Zone Zero. And to the next version, expect. Oh. And I forgot to tell you that we're gonna have 200 primogems per day, so do that. And lastly, Honkai Star Rail, wait for the next version, and on Genshin Impact, wait for the next version. I know that I got a bit of subscriber just because I'm pulling. I really appreciate it for that, guys. And lastly, just wait. I know I've been doing a lot of Final Fantasy because pretty much that's what I do as well. But thank you guys. Hope that in the next versions you'll be seeing me making more pulls, and let's go from there. So that's all, guys. Enjoy this version. Good luck with your pulls if you're gonna be pulling for Kazuha, for Milani, or the other two characters. Best of luck. And remember, guys, if you won the 5545, you'll see that animation, that radiant animation that you won the promotional character. So that's all. May your hearts be your guiding key. I'll see you guys in the next video. And again, enjoy this version. Enjoy what HoYoverse just provide to you guys. And guys, please don't cry. Don't cry in the Genshin community. Please, please. You already got what you want. Stop crying, guys. And I'm saying it in a good manner. Really, guys. We already got something that we were begging for 4 years. Don't waste the opportunity. I'll see you guys later.